Hello and welcome to Trains in the Attic. And how is everyone today? That wasn't the button I wanted to press. Turn that off, turn that on, and make myself semi-visible. I'm a bit too see-through there. Adjust a few bits to make it a bit better. So how is everyone today? Hi BT, hi Robert. So let's start off with hi David, good to have you there. So let's start off with the questions that people can win for Mice Mets. You'll need to email me by New Year's Day, and the question is, in the Knock Advent Calendar, how many people did I have swimming? So that could be swimming poses, ready to swim, or anything like that. So I'll repeat that question later on, and the email address is trainsintheattic@virginmedia.com, I believe. But let's go on to my Christmas haul. So if I do that, and I do that, and then I do, where is it? We want to make me a floating key, and move me down and across. So how is everyone today? Have you got what you wanted? And let's start off with my little haul. So mainly modern railway stuff. And Merry Christmas to everyone. First thing, a really useful thing, is this West Hill Wagon Work track gauge. So you've got a spacer, you've got radius 1, radius 2, radius 3, radius 4, radius 5, then what would be radius 6, 7 and straight. So very useful product. Next thing is this t-shirt, which is upside down for you. Ooh, nasty and expensive. I hope you all make a speedy recovery, David. So I got this t-shirt, so that's going to be worn quite a lot. And something useful for the stream, I got this box of stuff. So we've got a mat, got a ruler, got a sanding block, got sanding papers of different things, wet dry papers, another sanding block, pin vise, and a box of stuff. So all the things you need for modelling. I will go and get a storage thing for those at some point. And then what my rabbits got me. They got me a nice new train. And a sound chip. So they got me this Depot class something. Class 73. It's something I was after for a while and kept on being putting off. That's because of the livery. When I lived down south, I used to see iceberg glazing and couplings and that kind of stuff. I see this when I went to, whenever I would travel to London, because it was always in for sidings at Woking. So if I do that, that's a train. So the question is, how do I chip it? So always look at the instruction. So somewhere on here there's going to be a chip. There's 4 screws in it. So my thought is if I undo the screws, I should be able to get inside of it. You can tell I don't plan streams, but to try to protect it, I will be using the foam inserts that it came with. Most locos are a case of take the top off to get to the chip. The final present I got, which I didn't show, was a modern version of an Amiga. As we were a PC family, so we never had an Amiga. So undo these screws. And the lid just pops off quite nicely. So that's plenty of space for the speaker I got, which I'll just pop in there. First thing I'm looking for is speaker connection. Which I reckon it's going to be hidden underneath there. So let's take the chip out. Just need to find a flat blade. This is a blank plate in it. And take that off. And just underneath there you do have the speaker connections. So in the box I got my DCC chip. This is a Lego Biffman chip, and it does come pre-wired with a speaker, and that's the same pins that are down there. So for the time being, I'll just go with that speaker. And then swap it over at some other date. So you've got pogo pins here for making contact. This does have head codes on it. You've got red and white, so just need to make sure that the train's running the correct way round. So what do people think of Doctor Who? Ah, blow it. Just remove the thing. Yeah, the new Doctor doesn't seem too bad. Just disconnected the speaker by mistake. So what I'm going to do is disconnect this, plug it in there and turn that on. Then when it gets to the correct temperature, I can then just feed it through. But what I'm going to do is try to feed the wire through to start off with. So just didn't quite expect that. Disconnect those cables. Best bit of advice I have had with doing DCC chips is never solder the cable onto the decoder yourself, as that's just asking for problems. So my life would be easier if I go and just go straight to the new speaker. But because we all know that it's me, and life isn't, I don't make my life easy. So like I said, I got to wire the new speaker directly in. This was definitely always my plan. honestly, so if I fold the wires underneath, okay, there's got to be a way to get this off without breaking it. There we go. So, the instructions don't really help. So, that dust just popped off. So that popped off, and you've got 2 spots for speakers. So that can now get stuffed back underneath there. That can go on there. Those 2 speakers those 2 wires I can now leave for the future. But because I got onboard speaker, now I can just take that off. Stick that back on for a final time. Turn off the soldering iron. And then put the body shell back on. I know one of the discussions is, should you run it in on analog first? I could set up a rolling road, but the thing is that it's going to be run on DCC, we've seen how easy it is to get in. So I'm quite happy to run it on DCC to start off with. If I have any problems, I can then put the blanking plate back in. So tomorrow I'll be live at 8, and we can it will be in the train room, so I'll be able to test this new little loco. I'm going to end it now. So thank you, David and Robert, for putting up with me. Thank you, everyone else who have watched on demand. The question to win one of the mouse mats is, how many people swimming did I get in the Knock Advent Calendars this year? Send it to trainsandtheatric@virginmedia.com. And I'll see you all, why are you showing blank? And I'll see you all tomorrow for the last stream. So thank you, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much, Richard.